Hopefully we don't get disconnect clusterfucks. Yay. It seems to work. So, last time we played was a long time ago. I might have fuck. Ah yeah, that's right, I couldn't continue here because the bot get this. Why is it only the bot? It makes no sense. Something is totally wrong with something. So yeah, restarting the bot. I have the feeling, I mean, it might be New Year. Things changed. Or maybe it's really the new laptop. Oh wait, let's let him connect himself. I mean, there might only be Dapper here or whatever. I just watched the dashboard until then. And even Dapper. Okay, that's right. Last time we played it, the game wasn't fully downloaded, so he told me we can't continue here. It's so slow opening doors in this game. Luckily, we only need to do it once. Don't open chests without smashing them. Whoa, workshop 2. So I guess now we can... What did we want to do? Upgrade something. I have no clue. Maybe we tell... Taking stuff is still the best in this game. Still sad that there's nothing you get out of it. $1,700. Sounds like not a lot. Oh, bot decided to connect. Cool. Yeah, but what workshop 2, Bloodborne workshop 2, what?
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you
I understand.
has.
What?
A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
Oh. Okay. Can't do nothing. Yay. Oh. Ah, no, this tool is only that I can't do it. But it's... yeah. Yeah, okay. I see. No. Or PS4 loading times, or... It reminds me of the old days. Kind of dark here. Hello there. What? Can fucking ignore my... He's not too impressed. Yeah. It's kind of pointless here. I like pointless. Pointless be good. Gotta dodge faster. Fuck was that? Just like this. Hey, am I stupid or what? My god. Again. But so many ways. So much paths. Cannot. 9. You look like I don't wanna see you, actually. Actually, you look like I wanna see you. Two of them. Control. Ah! Ah! That was almost good. No. That's really a new day. Immediately shit. Still there. I want to see. I mean, some of these should maybe. Nah. Stone shards, nice. Hello. The last possible time I get hit. Oh. Magic hits, yeah. Hey, I hate it. Klappt das gut? Das ist the frames are just not clear. Luckily I get Bloodstone shot. I mean, it's obvious that I dodged too early, but it's the classic Dark Souls. The super delay, super hit bullshit. How? More of them, please, more. If not yet enough. Still land also. What? Be dead, stay dead. Him with an axe or what? more range again. What the fuck? Hello. Should actually try to invest them. What was that? And I like it that I got bloodstone shards like crazy. And that. Special emblem. Dawn. Oh, now I remember that I wanted to have some food. Damn it. I will go upgrade some items and go on I mean, it's kind of nasty after 20 minutes, but I will go should just grab my food in like a few minutes. Shouldn't take too long. What the fuck? And I can't fortify them. Twin bloodstone shards, of course. Now that I have like 1,000,000 bloodstone shards, I need twin bloodstone shards. I don't know. Could upgrade the armored pistol. I'm just not sure. It's that easy, cool. Cool.
I'm what is very well. Let me.
Oh, I can basically spend 2, yeah. No, I can basically spend 1 because the increase is just absurd. I think I need some endurance too, but I have.
Farewell, good may.
I have some bloodstones now. I use them all, I mean, like these dried bloods, or whatever it is called. Thing is, I do nothing with these shards. Maybe I can use them at some point to create a large tier bloodstones, but I don't know. Let's just use them. Okay, like I said, just a few minutes to grab my food. Hopefully it will be 2, but you never know in this household. I'll be back in short. So, no food, but it will get prepared. Cook myself. How about drink a fine gin here? This gin is so good. Children, don't drink alcohol. Just like that. For party, a sip is okay. But not like me, just for dinner. Hey Dapper. How's it going? Well, Forza, yeah. Interesting though, I mean...
I introduced Gentleman Dapper, the beer, ridiculous testicle tempting fart sample.
Mm. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the frame rate dropped again. That seems to be something new, yeah. But at least it doesn't disconnect. Yeah. It hasn't disconnected, it was just a frame drop. Or all spell. Can you change the fucking mode of your fucking cane? I love Dead Rising. So once again, you are totally wrong in your analysis. I played Dead Rising 2 back then. Just because you can't buy it in Germany doesn't mean that I haven't played it.
Let me explain that. Gentleman Dapper's mother is like overrated, shameful example.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't play it 40 hours in one session or whatever. But the pure zombie masses, kill them all, is just always so nice. Or creating selfies or whatever. It's so ridiculously good. What, you remember you played it just now? No! Dogs.
Let me explain that. Gentleman Dapper
So,
is the
what?
skank dripping excrement for cake.
This is when you dodge it, it's hit because your range isn't. Or you're fucking. You should take Dead Rising as it is. There is no depth to it, but it is a fun game because it's so absurd. I mean, yeah, in a marathon I would surely be bored after 2 Dead Rising games or whatever. Maybe even 4, but the game itself is fun because, I mean, it is intentionally like that, you know. I mean, there's a difference to games which want to create some depth by having an open world or whatever. Wow. this attack? The style of Dead Rising, especially the second, reminded me a lot of a rather unknown game called State of Emergency, which was basically exactly the same. But yeah, State of Emergency was an amazing multiplayer game actually. We played it in a LAN a lot. It was, I mean, as a single player game it was whatever, but... Oh, you know State of Emergency? State of Emergency was great. It's stupid, but great. What? Yeah, it was beginning of 2000s or whatever. I think it was something like 2001 or whatever. And I mean, it looked like it was still a PS1 game actually. Maybe it was even earlier.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon.
I really just found
You
it
may call
because I
me
was
Alfred, protege of
at
Master
home with a
Ligarius,
friend. We had
hunter
our
of vile
PCs, you know,
bloods.
for some LAN or whatever.
So, what say
And
you?
we just
prey
browsed
might
through
differ,
some games,
but
and
we
there I
hunters
found State of
both
Emergency, and we tried it,
Why
and
not cooperate?
as some
Discuss
party
the
game
things
it was
we've
amazing.
learned.
But cooperate?
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Was this a spell? No wound, no chalices, no blood gems. I think not. I think it was just stupid. Wasn't it called like prey? Whatever. Nobody knows. What? Is Madman's knowledge useful for anything else than to just raise your insight to kind of get co-op action? Of course, like this, it's kind of stupid for me. It's rather useless. I mean, I needed one insight for level ups, but other than that. By the way, I have new followers while I was away. Thanks for that to them. More stamina. Definitely need to buy some stamina now. This always being out of stamina is not good when you play more melee than I did before. Yeah. Could go down, could go up. Choices. And antidote wall. I thought in these games, if you get poisoned, you just die horribly. A lamp.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me.
Eight stamina. 2% more now. Wow.
Farewell, good heart.
There's currently not a lot I can do, actually. Oh wait, I could sell shit. Or can I acquire useful items? It's just the same. Heating pistol. For 3,000. Only I knew. Not something 8. Not arcane, okay. Oh, that's right. I could sell a lot of bloodstone shards as I don't need them anymore. No one uses shields. Wait. Can I... Well, now I have blood, which I haven't used. Crazy. Are your blood vials and your bullets always refilled when you get back here? Seems like it. But what's the point to it? Shouldn't there be something we can do here? Wild. Eh? I guess one.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those of us. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt. Wild. I mean, the style is nice. It is pretty playable, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's better over us. It's just, yeah, it's just a different setting, and yeah, obviously the mechanics, as there's no real pure magic or whatever, it's a bit different. Yeah, it's really sad that they have overcomplicated magic thing, I mean. You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half-cut with blood, as the best hunter.
Yeah, I mean, if you remove some basic plain magic, like use magic, then obviously it is more focused on melee, because it's certainly not focused on pacifism. But thanks again for pointing out the obvious. That's so good. I could jump down here. Nice. Can you stop putting... you mean pacifism? Yes, what?
Which is why I must stop you.
You know, and that's why it's called the hunt, and I'm the hunter and not the pacifier. I think he wants to kill me. So the super delayed actions. I mean, that is a concept of classic Souls, really, like monsters reaching out to hit you, but delaying their hit, their punch for like, I don't know, 2-3 seconds, so that they outplay your muscular reaction shit. Muscular memory. I mean, it's really absolutely insane. They did it in every of their games, actually. I would say this game is definitely way more attractive than Dark Souls 2, even though I don't want to talk bad about Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 was quite nice. It was just a bit too stretched, too long. The end. Oh, can you stop putting this shit everywhere? And yeah, the magic in Dark Souls 2 was horrible.
Alone and fail.
What did you think Vice had to add to this discussion now? On the other hand, this forces me to play melee for once in a Souls-like game. So, for the stream this might be cool, because obviously in Dark Souls 3 I will obviously go for magic again. So, at least for one game you have something different. We will see. Let's first concentrate on Bloodborne. Can't really be weaker than Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 was really horrible. Can we... Hello. Oh, a lot of enemies are horrifying in this game. When someone always attacks or whatever. Lightning is miracles, isn't it? I'm talking about sorcery. If I play sorcerer, I want to have sorcery and not miracles. I mean, the dark spells were also pretty okayish, but for that I would need to improve my faith a lot. I mean, it was already getting pretty expensive. I mean, in the end, when you pushed your int really over the soft cap, it went out to be pretty okay. Well, I mean, it wasn't a soft cap, as it still increased, but yeah, over the limit where it really increases a lot. Man, can you stop shooting me from... I understand that he wants to kill them. Yeah, die. So... I wanna get some grasp again here. Oh, I really... How I hate fucking particles fog, which just... obscure the view of the game. The game is dark enough as it is. I guess I want to ascend to level. But it's really nice to know that we have a game again where you can... Origins again. Origins is the only game I've played through twice at least now. The other Dragon Ages are the Dragon Ages I haven't played through. I don't know. Yeah, I will surely play through the Dragon Ages at some point. Problem is, so many games to play that it's not high on the list, and I'm actually kind of refraining from, I mean, Dragon Age Origins. In comparison to the other BioWare games, Dragon Age Origins is just so boring. I don't think it's the best. But then it wouldn't be a marathon, wouldn't it? But it might actually be an idea, because yeah, I have really played through it twice. Well, can't talk about that, but if it gets worse than Dragon Age Origins, then I might cancel the others, because Dragon Age Origins was really borderline, because the RPG system was just super weak. Was like Neverwinter Nights without the depth of D&D. A lot of the people are fans of Inquisition though. Even though this surely means that Inquisition is probably the most mainstreamy of them all. Yeah, most of the time they glorify the characters of the... Man, can he stop jumping like a madman? I hate jumping. Yeah, nice that you can hear yourself too. Oh, what horrible fighting mechanics. If he can hear himself too, like, probably forever. Jump out of your way like magically. Oh, and shoot you in your face like... And how about letting me see things, man? Why did he even exist? and damage sponging. Damage sponging is always a good idea for games, isn't it? Oh wait. I forgot, it's not. What? I actually wanted to jump. Can you jump, dude? Please? No, not roll. Oh. It's the horrible control system again. Certified by From Software. Patented. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even against the press button again jumping, but it just doesn't work because it has a threshold how long you have to run first. It's just super unnatural. Okay, please. How about less enemies in one fucking area? How about a camera which shows me whatever I attack? How about me being able to do something when he grabs me? From Software. Talk about artificial difficulty. Just because they disallow you to do things. Oh, die. Just die. So, that was horrible. I really wish the game would not be trained on that the battle always begins with you have to dodge, else you will always get hit. But... There we are again. How do you get up? Of course, they can jump. So let's try that again now. You can't even prepare running because it burns. This is 4 functions on one button. What kind of junkie do you have to be to create this control scheme? Nice pop in details. Sin. Fucking jump, dude. Worsery of worseness. Grass. It's so good. The game really has some super aggressive culling mechanic. Oh. Yeah, how about not doing anything at all? Yeah. Whoever thought of that? No. Let's just say no. Is there anything up there, by the way? I mean, maybe I'm just jumping out of stupidness, but I mean, now he jumped but got rejected by non-existing walls, physics. Jump? Run? Do anything? Ah, yeah, that was pretty hot. So what do I want to achieve there, by the way? I mean, even if I would get there, I mean, I would maybe get behind this corner, but is that worth it? Is that even... Ah, come on, let's skip it. That's surely just bullshit. It's surely not the... I mean, it is possible I jumped, but I got rejected by physics, so I think it's just, you know... There's nothing to gain by that except to maybe get out of bounds. Grass? Boom. Ah. Okay, I understand. Oh, seems like they all run towards me now. Oh. Needs bloodstone shards in. Screams make no sense. Here, do you wanna? Yeah, this is such a joke. guess here we can open this again. Yes. It's the classic, what? I mean, knife ritual blood. Yay. But no. Ah, Holy Chalice Ritual. I have no clue. Came from here. Is there more here? I don't think so. I mean, that was a shortcut back, maybe. They just want to tell me get back somewhere. Would be good to invest some souls anyway. Blood, blood, blood. Of course, blood. Thing is, I can only go back. There's nothing here. And it feels so wrong. Oh, yeah. What? Look up there, there's something in the sky. Interesting. There's surely something missing now. Like geometry. Absolutely nothing. Trollet skal jeg høre. I mean, there's also linear, a lot of linear, so if I haven't missed some path back there. Great. Oh, hey there. What? Oh. I mean, it only looks like a smallish something. Oh, lock it down more. Seems like the only thing I can do is put down there. The other hand, this also looks wrong. It's very weird. This structure. Ah, now I understand. Ladder up there and back, okay.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me. Farewell, good hunter. May you find.
Still don't know what to do with ritual blood.
Most of the holy chalices and the few were lost, but if one of them, yet it was burned, the perfect.
Am I missing something? Well, there's definitely not a lot there. Okay, the ritual blood is just ritual blood. Useful, but not quest-like useful. Which is still stupid, but... Why not eat like one year? I mean, there must be some sense to it. I guess I just missed a section. Like it always is. What am I doing? I wanted to slot some slots. Slot. You totally see that it went mainstreaming. When you look at the slotting mechanics. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way. I like it when things are easy to grasp. But that's really super plain here. But good game mechanics shouldn't be complex anyways, so yeah. thing which confuses me the most, or which is probably the thing which differentiates this game the most from the others. It's like there's healing with every second monster. I mean, running out of healing is basically impossible. Is there a setting to at least do it like you did before, even though that was not the perfect setting everywhere? But to release target lock afterwards is not the better choice. Mm. Okay. Oh, how many simple bloodstone shards does he wanna give me? I really don't need them. Here we go. Okay, cool. I mean, cool like in shortcut cool, but... okay. Wait, statues all the time. Someone here has a fetish for statues. just walk the fire around. Sounds like we will have a boss soonish. Like here. Here. Can you fucking dodge? Always this, or what is with the damage? Every fucking beast is a fucking damage sponge in this game. It's really annoying. Sponging. Could have used those 10,000 souls, but hey, I knew it was coming. And I just didn't want to run back. So I guess it's my fault. Oh. What are they called? What? You wanted to have some treasure room, yeah? Oh, it's over already? Yeah. Perfect song to play on your wedding. That would actually be a super good idea. Right, where am I? Right. Ah, no, now I get it again. Luckily I used the best weapons too. Wait, what? will have nightmares. Oh, it's actually a fast weapon. It's actually quite cool, but the bosses are just so damage spongy in this game. It's really... there's not a single boss which... Okay, I mean, this is only the third boss, so... Who knows? I like it that it's nice and fast here, this weapon. Staggering is actually something I've not seen, which is too much. I think it's actually the shortest range of them all, but the speed is just... and I mean, if I use the chain, then yeah, but the chain is super slow. I don't like super slow. Yeah, I don't doubt it, I mean. All's possible. Looks like... ah! Yeah, so... no. That's just a new wolf here. Interesting. Oh, always these boss runs. Who the fuck are you trying to hit? What does with its damage do? Go into its focus. Man! Get away! Yes. Of course there's one hit death attack. Why wouldn't there be? Just don't have enough stamina. Damn it! This dude is actually hilarious. Don't lose your fucking focus. Weapon at risk. Exactly what I need now. As soon as you're poisoned, you can't do shit because it just goes down too fast. That's so annoying. And weapon at risk is annoying too. I need some souls here too. To pay for them shit. The weapon feels like it's not a risk, it's already broken or whatever. Could actually use this too. Stamina. So please. Okay. Right. I haven't even looked at them. That's right. Physical damage in general goes up, but blunt and fast goes down. Huh? And I mean, I definitely don't need slow poison resistance down now. Maybe I should do 1 or 2 endurance runs just to get some souls to get the stamina up. Oh. How long are the loading times? Yeah, good, bad. Sounds a bit long. It's definitely too long. Here, no dodging today, or then be good. Yeah, as soon as you feel that you're waiting, then it's too long. This is just the loading screen game, which they present to me, so that doesn't feel that long. Would be a good loading screen game. Does what mean what? 5,000. Well, they attack me, so they are not innocent. And I think there were a few other people who walked in Victorian-styled England in foggy alleys. It should be at least the victims which were there too. Just guessing. Yeah, might be. Actually, this is something since the NPCs or the dudes you kill always say something of monster and whatever. I mean, there might be something going on there, but I mean, we're talking about a Souls game here. Backstory, I mean. It's not like I expect the story to be super deep. Would be the first Souls game which features a real good, well thought through story. Story featured by Dan Houston, or how was it called? It's basically the same as me, as I said. I mean, it depends on what you mean with shattered. Shattered most of the time just means bad storytelling, because shattered is not so. I mean, there can be a good fragmentation if you really do it right, but it's not. What counts is not the idea of the story. What counts is what you present to the players.
Welcome.
I mean, obviously you can have a great story and whatever in your mind, but if you are not able to tell it, then you're shit.
Very well. Let me start.
Why does it take so long for this to change? Weird. Oh, poison resistance goes up with every level.
Farewell.
I guess. It's the PS4 featured. Yeah. I mean, you obviously have a lot of fantasy, so you perceive the fragments they give to you better. And I mean, I can also make up some story,
It is
but
quite simple. Gentleman Dapper is like skanky, slutty, pussy, over-eating nut plug.
I mean, you can have a super simple story in a great action game where they just have a straight telling and it's a great experience. Or you can have a complex story, but you have to, I mean, you have to read through item descriptions and make up your own idea of it, and thing is, that can fail pretty fast. But you will have a great fan base. Because they think that it's amazing that you did it like that. Just sell 20 of them. It's like... Mm. Diablo 2 actually has a good story, but it's basically only the 4 cinematics which tell it. The whole game is completely disconnected from the story, basically. Or great storytelling, yeah, I mean, a great story, I mean, the devil tries to, I mean, Diablo tries to free his brothers, I mean, and they try to bring destruction over the world. Okay, I mean, maybe it's not a great story, but yeah, great presentation. I mean, there is actually some lore in Diablo 2 where they tell shit. I mean, I mean, up until half a year ago, or maybe even 1 year ago, I have not even known that the first, or one of the first bosses, or sub-bosses, whatever, this blood, whatever, this archer, the girl is actually the Amazon from the first, or the rogue from the first, which went crazy or whatever. The lore in the first, I mean, the telling what the NPCs tell you in the first game is actually amazing. It's really well presented. It's not a lot too, but it's got great voice acting and fits so much. Not Andaria. Andaria was the end boss. I mean, like, what was she called? It wasn't Blood Rain. It was Blood as anything. It was one of the first side quest bosses in maybe it was even the quest boss or whatever. Blood Raven, yeah, Blood Raven. I mean, I read about it. Could be totally wrong, but
Let me.
It's not like I could really say. I guess I have one more run to not let the 2,700 go to waste here.
It is quite simple. Gentleman Dapper is like long contagious monkey clawed pole.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't fit well into to my perception of Diablo in general, because I mean, I played as a rogue, and obviously, how can I mean, in the first game too, I mean, obviously I played as every player, but you know, I mean, if the rogue is Blood Raven, then the rogue could have never been a player of the first Diablo, because I mean, the player who wins or who defeats Diablo is actually the Dark Wanderer, or however he was called. Because yeah, I mean, that's the ending cinematic of the first. So yeah, it just doesn't fit. Yeah, it's complicated if everyone can be the Dark Wanderer. It's actually something I dislike about multiple games in the series too. If they just, you know, if they just continue the story like one specific ending happened of something. It's, I mean, then don't do multiple endings, or do it right and continue the story so that it doesn't matter how the first ended or whatever. Or obviously import the save. And continue from there. It's actually amazing how several events in the Witcher series you would only see if you played through a former Witcher game in a certain way. They understood. I actually like the choices of Witcher in general. I mean, the game has issues too, but all in all it was an amazing experience for their time, every one of their games. If they only wouldn't be so glitched when they started out. Like, I mean, there was not a single Witcher which wasn't, like, open. Yeah, you tell me that a lot, but still it was. I mean, the only thing I disliked about Witcher 2 was that it was so short. It's really just like a prologue to Witcher 3. Super short game. Witcher 2 was super short game. And obviously they just, Witcher 2 ended super open with, yeah, you're going for the Wild Hunt now. And no, Witcher 2 ends like in a super cliffhanger with the Wild Hunt. So that, yeah, you really just continue with Witcher 3. Witcher 1 is standalone, yeah, that's... Can't talk about that. It was 15 years ago. I don't know, maybe 10. I don't know. When did I play Witcher for the last time? Could have been 10. At least 10. But you could import your save in every of these games, which was cool.
Here, gentlemen, Dapper will refrain from drinking cock wine. So I think now
3 more endurance, then maybe. Oh, slow ladder climbing. Every game. What game designers today still don't understand. Nice looking animations, but slow execution still results in a boring game. Well, I liked it.
Welcome home, good hunter.
You sound like you are
is
ranting
it you
because it differs so much from your idea of a game.
Very well, let me
Because it doesn't follow your design in mind. And yeah, that's the same in Witcher 3 too. Melee attack animations always have different lengths. This weird dances executing drove me crazy in almost every of their games.
Farewell, good.
Oh. Yeah, it actually follows up to what I said before in a different context. Animation over gameplay. Yeah, it might look nice and everything, but it is totally an amazing hindrance to the gameplay. And it's really wrecking you.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Yeah, actually nothing.
Farewell.
I don't even know why I talked to you. But what you have seen in Witcher 2 is that attacks in general, I mean the animations and everything, didn't matter too much because everything was state-based. 2, I mean. Skill totally didn't matter at all. Who uses bombs? Bombs are for the weak. But that fucked me up in a lot of games too, actually. You have a target lock, you attack an enemy, and I mean your sword obviously goes through 7 other enemies as well, but you only hit one of them. That's absolutely bad. How we have thousands of souls. Possible, like I said. It's been a long time since I played it. Alchemy in Witcher 3, there were... One of my friends said alchemy was great. I found it super useless in Witcher 3 now, I mean. Actually, a lot of the stuff sadly was useless, a lot of the skills and whatever. I mean, actually the skill tree of the second was a bit better than the one of the skills of the third, because the third, most of the skills were just pretty useless. Slots were what skill slots? I found the This is so stupid. He just grabs you and kills you. Don't even know what you mean with talent slots. I just know the genetics and they were pretty amazing because they stacked up. I mean, obviously you had to stack them up, but then they were super amazing. Just don't use, I mean, it was just, you couldn't go hybrid because all of them stacked up with each other, and I mean they stacked a lot. And not just stacked, they reinforced themselves, you know. I mean, there was By the way, that was another reason why I couldn't go into alchemy or into any magic at all, because as soon as you wouldn't go for your melee skills in the slots, you would just waste power because they interacted with each other. That's a bad way of doing it. It pretty much says, hey, decide for which way you want to go. If you go melee, you won't do anything else, and if you go alchemy, basically the same or whatever. That is really something. I mean, the idea of this thing was good and it worked, but it would disallow you from doing some elaborate builds. I mean, I pretty much never... All of the alchemy skills were useless for me. I mean, it really was just like, oh, there's alchemy in this game, wow, it doesn't do anything. It increases something by 0.2 whatever. Whatever. That's something they really did well with the skill tree in the second. I mean, you pretty much only had, I think, 3 skill levels, or even just 2. You could invest there in every skill, but the first one boosted, and the second one boosted a lot more than the first. It was really satisfying, and then, I mean, you wouldn't put more than 2 into something because you couldn't. That was really, really cool. I really liked the one in the second. Was so effective. Oh, dude, stop fucking. Annoying. I'm running back and forth again just because the boss is a damage sponge. It can kill you in one go. Maybe I should invest into vitality. Seems to be more effective than investing into... Yeah. About time. Actually, I should go to bed too. Yeah, I mean, Witcher 3 wasn't a skill tree. I remember that Witcher 1 had some... It worked a bit differently. I mean, it worked differently in every game, actually. I mean, Witcher 3 had a lot of skills, but sadly, you couldn't use a lot of them. Which was annoying. Yeah, wasn't it multiple tier too? I mean, I remember such a circle where you was, yeah, dark memories, really long ago. I remember that fighting in Witcher 1 worked weird at first, but it worked. Because it was also state-based, you know, like in Neverwinter Nights or whatever. They make it look real time, but it is actually just turn-based.
Welcome home. What is it?
Was very interesting.
Very well, let me.
Yeah. Oh wait. That is the poison resistance, that's why. What talent tree? Let's see. Ah, yeah. Ah, I remember the attributes in science there. Ah, and the things there are the mutations or what? I don't know, yeah, but looks cool. So yeah, I think we close it down for today. Just to get into the right sleeping schedule at some point. You know, I need to. How about working the day over, then gaming? Yeah, it's really. I'm still not out of Christmas mode. I actually thought I will sleep the whole night. I tried to go to sleep the evening and then wake up like 9. But didn't work. I woke up to 10 PM. So yeah, I tried that. So thanks for being here. I mean, I like Bloodborne, but somehow I have the issue that things... I think the bosses are just too damage spongy. I don't like that. and they kill you in one go. I don't know how much I need to push what stats to use that more, but yeah. Okay, have a good one. Until tomorrow. I tried to do the pushing part, but my body resists. I shut down too, but sadly I wake up after 3 hours and then continue. I mean, if I stay up for a long time, then it's very weird. Then I just have shorter sleeping. It's weird. It's weird. I can't say what's wrong there, but I need to get that into. I need, being a zombie at days is just not great. Sleep well.